You are now listening to Brainwaves.
He saw me doing it. He walked over. He said, "Stop, stop." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "I used to do this all the time." Okay, so this guy, he took me under his wing. Apparently, he was a former sandwich creator himself. He said he used to create sandwiches every time he went to restaurants. So I had the waiter making my sandwich. He took a knife. He freaking made it. He perfected it.
Okay, me personally, I would not want my waiter touching my
No,
sandwich.
dude,
My family was staring at me, and I was just like loving it, dude. I love this guy.
So, guys, I have a big question for you.
What's the question?
Big question.
If you could have coffee with any historical figure, who would it be?
Damn. I was not expecting that.
So, when you told us you had a question planned, that is, I gotta admit, that is not one of the things I would have thought of.
No, that's a good question, bro.
Coffee with any historical figure?
Yeah, dude.
Does this have anything to do with your new history class that you've entered? Or?
No, nothing to do with it.
Okay. Well, how do we want to do this? Do you want to start off by telling us yours, or should we?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, do you have one?
Not really, but I just thought of one.
Who?
Abraham Lincoln would be cool.
Yeah.
So would you be like, but where? Like in the theater?
Whoa!
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
no, what the? No, not the theater.
Okay.
Probably like just, at like a diner.
A diner.
A nice little diner.
What is a diner like back then?
Yeah.
It's gotta be sick. Like,
Well, there's definitely a lot of sickness, for sure.
Probably,
Well, what's the first question you would ask him, though?
honestly, like, how he's doing,
Okay. Yeah. I get that.
Thinking
Like-
about going to see any shows lately?
You have to stop him from going to that.
Are you gonna
theater, bro.
stop? But wait.
Well,
but what if he stops him?
Didn't
and
it
then-
already happen?
Well, I mean, if you're having coffee
No.
with him, no.
No, this this
I
question
thought it was,
involves
like,
time
bringing
travel.
him back.
No, this is you going back before he died.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's what I.
that
took
makes
as
it more
at least.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like try to stop him from going to that play.
But like, if you stop him, like, what if that changes history? Like, that would change history, but like, what? But how? You know?
I think it would change history in a positive way.
Maybe.
Um,
Very likely.
It could.
I mean, we don't have to necessarily do historical. You can do really anybody if you really wanted
Well,
to.
No, I think we could
Well,
stick with
I mean,
historical.
I
I think that's
have
a good.
mine. Susie, do you have yours?
I don't have mine, but if you want me to
Okay,
go, I can
you
go
should
off the
go.
spot right now.
Okay. I'll go.
Okay.
So
Oh boy.
I would have coffee with. Don't freak out. I'll explain. I'd have coffee with. That's exactly.
Wait.
I'd
I
have
heard
coffee
the
with Hitler.
first. Wait.
I what?
Wait, did you say it?
He said it.
Oh, what did you say?
Hitler. I'd have coffee with Hitler.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say.
Now let me clarify. I would have coffee with 10-year-old Hitler, right?
That motherfucker don't drink coffee.
No, I thought you were going to go like in the direction of like, giving him like an interesting like asking him like interesting questions, like
Well, no, I'm going the route of changing his path in life. I'm going to try during this coffee discussion we're going to have. I'm going to try to convince Hitler that killing millions of people is not the way.
You think he thought when he was 10 killing millions of people was the way?
That was the only thing on his mind, dude.
All day, every day.
I don't think that was on his mind.
I gotta be. I don't think it was either.
That or I'll just poison his coffee.
Okay, well, that is world.
Yeah, but like that is then you're the bad guy.
Is he though?
Am I though?
Yeah,
It is a question of morality, but like he's kind of saving.
yeah,
a lot
that is true.
of
That is
people.
true.
You know,
Yeah,
one
I am.
kid. What's one kid over millions, or well, a lot.
What's one stupid kid?
Exactly. So, do you have any more you want to add on to that, John, or should I give mine?
You can go. Yeah. What's yours?
So mine, I had to think about this because there's a lot of historical figures, and this is like more of a recent. Like this one, this guy is getting some traction nowadays. There's a big old film coming out about him. But I would have dinner with Oppenheimer. I don't remember his first name. I'll have to look it up.
I was not expecting that one.
Robert Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Now, Oppenheimer. Now, I would have dinner with Robert Oppenheimer because coffee with him because
Yeah.
what is the mindset of a man who created a weapon that literally destroyed cities? A weapon that just destroyed so
Wait,
many.
I'm not on the Oppenheimer lore.
So Oppenheimer is the man who developed the first atomic bomb or nuke.
Oh, what the?
So
Yeah. Well, he died.
You guys went the evil route, like damn.
Yeah,
well,
we
he's
did.
not. See,
He's
the
not.
thing
No,
is,
he's not evil. Yeah, because he
evil.
died hating his own creation. Like,
Yeah.
he thought he was
Oh,
the
really?
destroyer of worlds. Is that what he said?
something.
Right?
Yeah, something about being the destroyer
Yeah.
of worlds. Yeah, and so I want to, because it was always said that he was like very timid and like scared man, and that people were always watching him, and he always had eyes on him, like because they didn't want him to give his information to anybody else. But I'd like to have coffee with him and just see like, what is that mindset while you're making this device? What's going on?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Like, are you against it or like what's
Yeah, that's
going
very
on?
interesting, actually.
That's a good one.
Right? Because like, what the fuck does it take to make a nuke? I'd also like to get some sort of scientific, explanation, even though I'm sure that's out there somewhere. But like from the guy who
I don't
developed
know,
it,
dude.
I mean, he hated himself for creating it, but what did he expect?
exactly.
Creating that thing, you know?
To be fair, the world was at war, and it did end our war with Japan essentially. But like, it killed a lot of innocent people.
It did.
Definitely more innocent than bad. So,
Now
like,
they got that movie coming
Wait, how
out.
did he die? Old age?
I think so, or probably. I don't know.
He died of something.
Yeah, we'll find out in Christopher Nolan's new movie, Oppenheimer.
Sponsored? No, not sponsored.
I
But
wish.
no, that movie looks good, man. I can't wait to see
I
that.
didn't even know
The
about
movie
it.
looks good as fuck.
The problem is that it comes out on the same day as Barbie.
Well, all right. That lead. Actually, I want to ask a question now.
What?
What are you guys going to see?
Barbie.
Oppenheimer or Barbie? You're going to see Barbie.
I'm going to see Barbie.
See, I wish I could lie and say I was going to see Barbie, but I will most likely end up going to see Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I don't think I can lie either.
Well,
Now,
but Barbie.
the only reason I would see Barbie
Nah, Margot Robbie's in it.
realistically
Never mind.
is for Margot
Exactly.
Robbie. That is
Yeah,
the
I'm
only
going.
reason.
And
I would-
Ryan Gosling. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm going.
Well,
Never mind.
Come on. Get rid of the guy.
I changed my mind.
Look, man, it's just like
I'm going to see both, but on day one, Barbie.
Double movie day? Like, come on.
Honestly, double feature. It's a
Imagine
weird-ass
seeing
double
Barbie
feature.
and then seeing
Yeah, it
Oppenheimer
doesn't
the same
work.
day.
But
imagine walking out of Barbie and just like the movies end at the same time. You just see the other crowd walking out of Oppenheimer, like the different
Distraught.
fucking yeah, just like the different like attitudes.
CJ, what you munching on?
Tacos.
I just like what kind of tacos? What's in it?
I got a mix. All right.
A
So
mix.
my father made a little platter, for whatever we want in them. And I have some. It's the first one's strange. I have some shrimp tacos.
Ooh, I love shrimp tacos, bro.
Man, I used to love shrimp, but like all of a sudden I started being allergic to them.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
upsetting.
We didn't have normal beef.
Okay.
I love beef and steak.
Right. Oh, what's your favorite taco?
Man,
Favorite type of taco?
Doritos Locos Tacos. From Taco Bell.
Yeah, you know what? Just beef for me, man.
You can't go wrong with the classic beef.
Chicken tacos just aren't it. Shrimp tacos are great, but
I
still think beef is better.
personally never. I don't know if I've ever had a chicken taco.
What?
Maybe like once or twice, but I don't like it.
doesn't work as well as I want.
Yeah, it does. It's not that I don't like chicken. It just doesn't work like you said.
And then I usually like hard shells way more than
Do
soft.
you guys like tomatoes?
Well,
Tomatoes have been growing on me lately.
dude,
Man,
same.
I don't understand the disliking of tomatoes, dude. It's
I used to
very
want to throw
underrated.
up.
I used to
at the
hate
sight
them.
of tomatoes.
They
A
were
lot of people don't like
disgusting.
them. They were
Mostly
so-
like the cherry tomatoes. Those were my worst enemy.
I
Now
like
I can eat them.
those. Those are good.
Am I
Yeah,
remembering this
yeah.
correctly, or did you
What?
used to eat cherry tomatoes, Dom, just like on their own?
Yeah, dude, I eat them
Oh,
sometimes.
really?
Yeah, not like often, but like sometimes my mom buys them. You know.
And you'll just eat them.
Well, not a lot. Like I might pop one or two in my mouth.
I only eat them when I get the
Pause.
salad at school and they're in there. I'm like, okay. I'll
Really?
slide them in. Yeah.
I would never be caught eating a tomato on its own. It needs to be in something. It has to be.
That's understandable.
Well, it's weird. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like regular tomato. Like if it's like chunked up, I don't really like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's got to be in like a salad or something.
respectable.
You know a food that I've been eating a lot of lately? Eggs.
What's that?
Eggs.
Eggs are
Eggs.
delicious.
That's respectable.
I used to not eat them at all though.
Don't
I
you put like ketchup
I-
on them and stuff?
Yeah, I put ketchup on them. Yeah.
I do as
do
well.
that. I do that sometimes. You know.
Ketchup on eggs is superior, and if anyone
A
disagrees,
lot of people think that's gross, which I
What?
get. I think I get
So,
it.
People
but
do
I
that
don't.
with like pasta, and that's where I draw the line.
people put ketchup on pasta.
Ketchup
Yeah,
on pasta
dude,
is
I've seen that
sacrilegious, man.
I've
And
never heard
pizza,
of
and
that.
pizza. Like if you put ketchup on pizza, like I'm
No.
sorry, like
Yo,
Don't
ranch
fuck.
on pizza. Ranch on pizza is pretty good.
ranch on
Alright.
pizza's good, but like my mom like hates it when I do that.
I'm in the minority
No, yeah.
on this because not a lot of people like this for some reason. Blue cheese on pizza.
Well, that's yeah, basically
I-
along the lines.
I
of ranch.
can't eat blue cheese without wings.
Not a lot of people like blue cheese.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know
blue
why.
cheese is superior to ranch on wings.
Oh, wings
Can't
for
change my
sure.
mind.
Yeah, but besides that, I don't know if I can.
And
consume
people
blue
disagree with
cheese.
me, and I'm like, how do you think
Really?
that? Yeah.
John, I'm gonna ask you to do something, John, because you're on the fence.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a blue cheese salad?
Well, no, I'm not having that.
No,
You're talking
no.
about like the
Okay.
chunks of blue cheese in the salad?
No. Here's what you do. Actually,
Okay.
I kind of am. You take a little.
Yeah, I mean that's what
You
that
take a
is.
salad, and you take some a little bit more liquidy blue cheese. Like a tiny bit.
Get closer to your mic.
You take the salad. You put a little bit more of the liquidy blue cheese on it first. Like a little sauce, a little drizzle.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And then you take some chunks. I know it sounds crazy, but you
Yeah, it's
take
like the
tiny chunks.
crumbles.
Yeah, you take some blue cheese crumbles.
No, but I'll throw
And you
up. I can't
sprinkle
eat
the-
those.
no,
I
no,
cannot
no,
eat
No,
those.
you
No,
gotta
no,
you
no,
gotta
no.
expand your palate.
In the salad, it diminishes your fear. So then you put those on there. Take a nice old bite of that salad. And
Okay.
it is the most delectable thing. I went to some restaurant with my grandma and they did that. Oh my god.
Do you
I'll
guys
try
have
it.
like weird
Like, it was
like
amazing.
food you guys have like ever like
Weird food.
like that like your family makes or anything that's like not a usual thing that people eat?
Well, I got a weird family, so probably.
I wouldn't say this is unusual. I'd just say it's unusual to have it as much as we do. My family often ends up, or my mother often ends up making sloppy joes.
Yeah, that is unusual because that's like I feel like that's like a thing that people like
I have that very rarely.
talk about. I don't know.
Right? I have it often.
I don't have. I don't think I've ever seen my mom make that.
I gotta tell you,
To
they're
be
really
honest.
good.
I'm a fan. Yeah.
Well, it's simple. It's just like a simple, easy meal. It's legit just
But-
ground up beef with like seasoning and like on bread.
The problem is, I hate how messy it gets, so I try to make mine in a way that it won't.
That's
get
why
yeah,
it is the
that's the
sloppy
problem.
Joe.
Last time I had it, I made such a mess.
I've
that I
actually-
never wanted to have it again.
I've cracked the code for not making a mess with them.
What's the code?
All right, so viewers, this is big. This is a secret. I haven't told anyone this. This is the code to making an unmessy sloppy Joe. You take your bread, whatever you're using. If you toast it, you toast it. Blah blah blah, yada yada. But then you don't put the sloppy Joe meat down first. You put a slice of cheese. and then you put the sloppy Joe
Okay.
meat on. But what I do is I mix some shredded cheese into the sloppy Joe meat, so it's already cheesed up, you know. And then you place that on top of the slice of cheese, which is on top of the bread, and you almost fold that cheese over the sloppy Joe meat in a sense.
So you're telling me you have cheesy sloppy joes?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
You're folding this, and you've almost wrapped a sort of sloppy Joe dumpling with cheese. And then you place the top bun on. Put that in the microwave, wherever you
Dumpling
want to
and
put it for a
sloppy
sec.
joe in the same sentence is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Now you have this not messy sloppy Joe because it's all held in by the cheese and it won't fall anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's going in your mouth. That's where it's going.
That sounds like it works for you, dude. It really does.
It works. It worked.
I kind of like stopped listening.
Yeah, I've lost track of everything he was saying.
It's okay. The viewers can rewind.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
whatever.
rewind,
What about you
pause.
guys? Any weirdo foods?
My family has eaten like fish eyeballs. I don't know how weird that is.
I know some people in my family eat like liver
Yeah, yeah.
and like. I mean, this is not weird, but like every Christmas we have like fish and like
Well, yeah, that's the Italian thing to
calamari.
do.
That is the Italian.
That's not what they call it, but I'm not gonna say what they call it because it's like it's just goofy.
Doesn't your family call it like calamar or something?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Calamari.
exactly what they call it.
I'll tell you, my family's really Italian, but I haven't heard any of them go calamar.
I haven't
And then-
heard that either.
And then we have lobster sauce
Yeah.
with fresh ricotta.
Your family's try hard.
Listen, man, it's
Try
my
My
fault.
family's try hard too. Your family's
Mine
try
is
hard?
too.
Okay.
Well, but like not like to the extent
Like,
of like calamar. But you know, it's crazy. We are all three of us here. We are really Italian.
We're the
But
Italian
yeah,
boys.
we are, aren't we?
the thing is, like, we don't sound Italian, really.
No.
Because we don't got that New York accent, even though like
Yeah.
Even though I was born
even though that's
in
not like
Brooklyn.
legit. That's not
John,
legit
John was
Italian.
quite literally born in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I should
Yeah,
have.
what did
some
you
New
have?
York accent.
Did you have a accent?
Well, no. No, I didn't.
You just never.
My
never had
parents didn't. I feel like your parents would have to have it for me to have it, you know what I mean?
one. My mom has one, not as much as she used to, but
My dad has one. You guys
Yeah,
have
I've
heard.
heard. I've heard.
dogs.
Dogs.
But
That's more New Jersey, right?
it is, but like, you know.
Yeah. Almost the same thing.
Yeah, they're like us. If any New Yorkers ever hear this, they're gonna get pissed. But like,
That's why I said almost.
no, I'm sorry. They are the fucking same. Deal with it. Like,
I don't need no New Yorkers in the comments. Like,
I'll take the heat. You guys have the same accents. You're nothing.
forget about it.
Forget about it.
Well, they hate that.
you?
They hate
yo,
that.
Rocky is from Philly, so you
I
got it
know.
all wrong.
They have a Rocky sculpture that's been there for like 40 years.
Yeah, speaking of
Yeah.
Philly, I was actually in Philadelphia yesterday. Sadly, I did not see the Rocky sculpture.
Dude, there must have been
You should have went to
many
the stairs
Philadelphia
and stuff.
Eagle fans
Dude,
around
I
that.
wanted to go to the stairs, but the fucking traffic because of Phillies fans
Oh,
was
yeah.
crazy. So, I got sold.
Worst day to go.
Yeah, you chose the worst day to go to
Yeah.
Philly. I don't know what you were thinking.
You're acting like it was my choice, like I acted on free will. No, I had to help my brother move into his apartment.
People climbing poles and stuff. Like,
I did not see any people climbing poles. However, I did see a zombified crackhead in the street blocking the road.
oh god,
Yeah, so that was pretty scary.
that's a sight to see.
Actually, it wasn't even scary. It's kind of funny.
I don't know about that.
No. Bro just ate his taco right after saying it. I heard the crunch.
Your sentence mattered so little to me. I eat.
I'm walking here.
Okay,
We just
man.
lost half of our viewership.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, sorry.
The hell, man.
Not even because they're New Yorkers, just because they hate that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I love New York or I just glorify New York.
I think we definitely glorify New York.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
We do.
Like
I do
we'll
wanna
go there and just fucking, we'll die.
I've been to Times Square once, and I liked it. I mean, I liked walking around. I liked the vibe it gives
I
off.
think I've been there like a while ago.
It's a nice place, but
You
I
know,
don't know how it feels to live there.
I remember
Even though I have lived there.
I remember my only time in New York, like my only visit ever. It was actually probably the best vacation of my life.
Really?
And yeah, I went there, and there was this Spider-Man play. I think it was called like Turn Off the
Oh,
Dark. or
that's
something
why
like
it was
that.
your
You went to that?
vacation.
I did. I was there.
You went, dude. You've never told
Sean.
me that.
I was there. So I go to this play because obviously I've
Closer to your
always been a diehard Spider-Man fan, and I am there at this play, and we make it in. It's amazing. It starts off, the walls are spinning. He's crawling on them. It looks so real.
I can't believe you went to that.
Yeah, and
That is
I know
wild.
it's like you're probably like, oh, it looks so real because you were young, but no, dude, like it looked like they had spinning like
Yeah,
it
I
was
was about to
a
ask
big
how old were
budget
you?
play. I was like maybe like 5, 6, 7, around that age range, and I remember this one part so vividly. They gave us a little booklet. Actually, I still have it. I'll have to go get it later. I do still have it, but I remember this part where Spider-Man like jumps on the audience rafters
Yeah.
and he's right next to you and he like high fives you and stuff. And I was so bewildered because at the time, like I didn't know any different. That was Spider-Man. That's who that was. Like it wasn't a guy in a costume. That was fucking Spider-Man on my like right in front of me, and it was so cool. And I remember all the songs were good, and like I just loved it. So
Yeah,
that was
it's a
my
musical.
first I think that was my first day in New York. And
You
I
know
don't
what
if we stayed
happened?
for more or not.
You know
but
what happened with that? Why it closed down?
wasn't like a bunch of like safety hazards.
Yeah, they got injured. The person playing Peter, I think they had multiple, got injured so many times that they had to
Really?
shut it down. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I could imagine.
but I assure you, that first day, nobody got injured. And the next day, we went to like some big mall, like somewhere. I don't remember what it was. It was like some big store. I just remember like having a lot of toys. And this was around the time. It actually might have been around the time The Amazing Spider-Man was coming out, 2012. We were walking around. My mom, my dad, me, my aunt, maybe my brother and sister. I don't remember if they were there, but we're walking around. I see this display case, and it looks like a movie quality, like Amazing Spider-Man suit. Like it looked like what they used in the movie. Like, and I was like, holy fucking shit. And I remember right after that, we went to some restaurant, and I had a little Spider-Man hoodie that when you zipped it down, like there was a mask on your face and you could see through mesh eyes. Yeah.
I love those cities.
And I zipped it down and I had my mesh on in the restaurant. And a kid who was like slightly younger than me looked at me, pointed at me, made the web slinging gesture. And I looked at my mom and dad and I was like,
Guys, I don't want to brag, but I think he thinks I'm Spider-Man.
it was I don't know, dude. That trip to New York, I remember it so vividly, even though I was so young, and I just have this glorified opinion of New York from it. I love it.
Well, I'll tell you that New York food is something else, bro.
Oh yeah.
I went to Joe's Pizza, which is where they
Hey!
filmed Spider-Man 2, and that pizza was
Man,
so good, man.
The pizza there is awesome.
the right amount of crispiness,
And the Italian
sauce,
food
the cheese.
is great.
Yeah, dude. New York has that down.
They have the food, I tell you what.
I don't really like Italian food that much.
Don't talk to me.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna tell this to the viewers here. Me and CJ, who are, as we said, Italian, we don't like pasta,
We do not.
which is weird.
Bro,
I thought I was the only one in that. With that
I have pasta
opinion.
so often, it's just like
No, you
not
are
even
not.
funny.
But I'm
the
not.
only one, dude.
Yeah, but Dom is out. Yeah, he's like. the
I
true
can't like
Italian man.
I still understand that.
I don't like normal marinara sauce pasta. I just like
There's nothing special about it to me.
vodka pasta. I think is dope. What
Yeah,
normal
it's-
pasta is just like.
I agree.
bleh.
It's all right.
See-
Vodka pasta.
There's one type of pasta I don't like. You know, like the white sauce, like fettuccine or whatever.
You see,
I
I
love
love
fettuccine.
that.
I
I
love
love
fettuccine.
fettuccine. I said I don't
We're
like
the
pasta,
opposite.
but that
We're
pasta,
just the
that's like the
opposite.
pasta I love.
Yeah, I don't like that. My brother, like, you guys are like my brother. Like, he doesn't like the red stuff, the red sauce, but he likes fettuccine and stuff.
But it also has to be a certain type of pasta. Like, I don't know. I'm really picky when it comes to that.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's just like shapes and stuff.
yeah, but like then like John, I feel like this is where we diverge. Like I don't like meals like chicken parmesan or anything like that.
Whoa.
That's a little crazy, man. Because chicken parm.
I love chicken parm.
Like I'm not a big chicken parm guy whatsoever.
Have you had a good chicken parm?
Of course, I've went to like big restaurants and gotten chicken parm, and I just don't like it.
I
really
respect
just don't.
it. It's not the
That's pretty
biggest
crazy.
deal, but
Actually, that leads me into a question I have. I know we're going a little long here, but I do want to ask this.
what?
What is like the best meal you guys have ever had from a restaurant? Could be any restaurant and any meal. Like,
That's
what
a
was the best
crazy
meal?
question.
I've got it.
I got mine.
I've got mine, bro. So
I
I'll
don't
say-
Yeah,
have
go
mine.
ahead. Go ahead and tell yours, John. And Tom, you think about yours while he's telling us.
So there's this place in Disney called Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, and here's what I get. I get a plate of 2 fried chickens, right? You got the breast and I think a drum, maybe 2 breasts. You got, this is crazy, but you got 2 donuts. 2 pretty decently
Sounds like
sized
you're gonna
donuts
have
with it.
the KFC donut sandwich. Like I don't know what's going on.
Almost. And then a bowl of mac and cheese. The gooeyest mac and cheese you will ever see in your life.
I don't know if gooeyest is the best word. Maybe cheesiest.
Gooeyest.
Well, I thought you said goofiest. I thought you said
And I'll tell you, dude, what is the greatest meal I have ever had in my life. I've got it like 3 times now, and I'm going back for my birthday.
Really?
Yeah, you have to try it one day, both of you. You'll freak. It's crazy good.
Damn. Well, mine. I don't remember the name of the restaurant. I wish I could, but for my grandma and grandpa's like 50th anniversary or so, my grandpa sadly was not with us anymore. So we decided, my family was like, oh, we're going to take our grandma on a trip and, take her to do some fun things. Like we took her to visit her old neighborhood from when she was a child and whatnot. And like,
That's nice.
to go to big restaurants and stuff. Actually, it might have been her birthday. It was one of the two. And I just know our grandpa wasn't with us. So it was like, she was really sad. So we were trying to cheer up. And we take her to this, I don't remember which side it was. Because like my mom did something, my aunt did something, and then my other aunt did something for her. I don't know whose it was. I think it was one of my aunt's restaurants like that she chose. And we go to this restaurant and it's like fucking fancy as shit, dude. Like fancier than some Gordon Ramsay shit. Like there's TVs in the fucking rooms where you eat. There's like fireplaces and stuff. Like
that's
wood
like
and,
that's a
like,
restaurant.
like, and I know it's crazy, but it was like crazy. And we go in, we're all like getting our meals and whatnot.
$1 million. Okay, sorry, continue.
No, it's okay. But they were like, and like we go in to this restaurant, and we are like fascinated by all this stuff because like whoa, and appetizers start coming out. They're fucking amazing, and then it's time to choose my main course, and there's so many options, and the girl, this waitress, very pretty, might I add, comes up.
So this is why you like this place.
No. Well, I mean, of course, but no. She comes up and she's like,
Hey, today's special is the fried chicken sandwich.
and I was like,
damn.
I was like, I'll fucking take it. What's on it? She was
Yours
like
is
some
fried
sort
chicken
of
too.
honey sauce with some drizzling mayo and some nice. And I was like, look, lady, stop talking. Give it to me. And the sandwich comes out. It's like $50.
What?
Yeah,
There's no way it was a $50 sandwich.
it was like a
Dude,
$50
what?
sandwich. And it
No.
comes out.
No way.
The buns are toasted, glazing with butter. There is this glistening honey and mayo-filled chicken thigh. No thing. It's crispy. It's golden brown. The most
Ooh.
perfect golden brown color I'd ever seen in my fucking life. And on the side, to accompany it, are homemade potato chips. Fresh homemade potato chips. And I'll tell you, I take a bite of this thing, I enter fucking Eden. Like,
The
I'm
Garden
in
of
Eden's
Eden.
garden. Yeah, like, it's so good. And it is the best thing I've ever had at a restaurant ever. And
Wait,
then
wait, the chicken sandwich?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, for $50, it better be good.
No, dude, it was better than my life. Like, this shit was so good. And then after for dessert, I got like donut bites, and my uncle ate fucking half of them.
Uncles be like that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about your question, and similar to John's, I love Disney food. Like the 2 times I've ever been there, the food has been amazing from
Yeah.
every spot I've visited, and in particular, the food spots in Epcot are awesome. Like the World Discovery or whatever you want to call it.
The World Showcase.
Yeah, I went to like France, Italy, and in particular Italy, dude. This is one restaurant. I don't want to go into depth, but the pizza, dude, was incredible.
Via Napoli. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
I know
exactly
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I've
John's
been there.
got it.
It's
John's
good.
got
It's
it.
good.
Dude, the pizza there was just great. I don't know, definitely one of the best pizzas I've ever had.
And just the vibe, because you feel like you're in Italy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, the vibe
Yeah.
in there is insane, dude.
Damn.
The vibe matters in restaurants, like.
It does.
It
Like,
does, for sure.
like for example, Rainforest Cafe.
I
not
knew
the
you were gonna
best.
bring it up. I knew.
yeah, me too.
Me and John have infamous Rainforest Cafe lovers, and
Yeah.
man, the food's not that great. But
No, dumb. I used to
Alright.
think the food wasn't that great.
I haven't been there in a while.
I
so
went back. The food is good.
Okay,
dude.
so
I don't
not
know
only
what
is the
happened.
vibe insane, like top like 1 vibe. Honestly, I was gonna say top
vibe's
3,
the
but
greatest thing.
the vibe is insane.
The vibe is insane.
It feels fun.
All right, guys, I think we should wrap it up. My phone's about to die.
Wait, real quick.
My phone's about to die.
Wait, what's
It's
that?
been a
What's your
good
phone at?
4%.
Okay,
This
I
has
have to
been a
tell
good
this. I have to tell this. One more restaurant story I have here.
Uh-oh.
I went to
Okay.
Vegas, right? So I went to
Mhm.
Vegas, and do you guys know Carmine's?
No.
No.
Okay, well, it's just an Italian restaurant where they serve family-sized foods, where it's like they just give you a bunch of food for like $30 that your family can share.
Okay.
And I was like a little kid, so I wasn't one with the Italian food at the time. I did not like eating it just on its own. So what I used to do is I used to make like sandwiches when I went there, and I would take the cheesy garlic breads, put the chicken parm in it, put basically everything on the table in this sandwich,
You would
and
make your own
somehow
concoction.
not die afterwards of a heart attack. But
That
this
is
time I
weird.
went, and the waiter, he saw me doing it, and this guy he was great. I don't remember his name, but he saw me doing it. He walked over. He said, "Stop." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "I used to do this all the time." Okay, so this guy,
What a
he
good.
took me under his wing. Apparently, he was a former sandwich creator himself. He
What?
said he used to create sandwiches every time he went to restaurants. So I had the waiter making my sandwich. He took a knife. He freaking made it. He perfected it.
Okay, me personally, I would not want my waiter touching my
No,
sandwich.
dude,
My
I've let
family
him.
was staring at me, and I was just like loving it too. I love this guy, and I bit it. I think he watched me bite it, and he was like, mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, that is a
I
good
like
shit.
to
That's
imagine, like,
wholesome.
It's like your mentor took you
It's
under
so
his wing, you were just
wholesome,
watching
yeah.
in amazement.
That's some Miyagi
You're
dose
gonna have to
stuff
put
right
like
there.
a waiter to
The
sandwich on the
Miyagi of
thumbnail now.
sandwiches.
Yeah. Mr. Miyagi of waiters.
Well, ladies and
I think
gentlemen,
that wraps it up.
I
Yeah,
love
I think
how
we had a
Matt's not
very
here. We
successful
immediately talk about food. Just how we.
That's how we
yeah,
operate.
for the audience, sorry that Matt could not make it today. He did fall asleep, and we have a strict schedule.
or the
that
other
run
two
on.
people in the banner.
Yeah,
haven't
well,
been in
don't worry. The
episodes yet.
people
They'll
will
be-
more
they'll
people will be
be
on
on
this
soon.
podcast. We're trying to get a little celebrity on right now. I guess
Oh,
you know
yeah.
popping in the music biz. We're trying to get them on.
Yeah, guess in the comments below who do you think that is.
You could guess in the comments, but with that, all that being said, we hope you all had a great. We
thank
hope
you so
that-
much for listening.
Yeah, we love hearing your guys' feedback and stuff. So please leave a comment on this video, even if you didn't like the video. Leave a comment.
Also-
Tell us why.
We would really appreciate if you like and subscribe because we're really trying to grow here.
Yeah.
We're new YouTubers.
Of course.
Respect the grind, guys. Right? Come on.
Respect it.
And with that being said, I'm CJ,
I'm John,
I'm Dom.
and we'll
this-
see you in the next
episode.
No, wait. sorry. Are we still? Are we still doing that? Or
I don't know, man.
I heard
Wait, are
you
we-
like you were gonna do something more monotone, and I kind of.
I was gonna say, and this is Brainwave.
Brainwave!